Screen Park Unlimited.
This one is called Horror in Hollywood Street. This is set in Newport, the Isle of Wight. One day, in their little shop, which sells coins, antique and memorabilia, and medals, Graham Morris and Keith Shotter were startled when a customer told Graham, "There's a soldier in an old-fashioned uniform standing right behind you. It says you have his medals in a drawer here." The woman described the ghost's uniform and told Graham his name and regiment. Keith recalled when we searched the display drawers, there were on one of the shelves, which the customer couldn't see, was the ghostly soldier's medals. It gave us quite a jolt. Above the shop, however, things were not so peaceful. One of their son and his girlfriend lived in one of the flats. Dave Knight and his wife, Glenda, were having a drink with some friends. There one night, when Glenda told them the tale of the bloodstained nightgown, everyone just laughed. Suddenly a picture jumped off the wall and fell to the floor on the other side of the room. The string wasn't broken, and no one had been nearby when it fell. The room went very quiet. Suddenly Francesca's story did not seem so far-fetched after all. It was in the attics here some years earlier that a poltergeist frightened the life out of Gene Sexton, a brother, Trevor, and his wife. One night, as they sat in the kitchen of their flat at 1 p.m, a tremendous noise broke out in the empty attics above. The only access was a little small wooden staircase between the kitchen and bedroom. Doors above them slammed instantly. There was a heavy banging noise, as if weighty furniture was being tossed about. On and on it went. They even barricaded the kitchen door to keep out whatever was up there. When things eventually went quiet, they opened the door and peered up the little staircase. What they saw sent them slamming the kitchen door shut again. They watched the attic door slowly closing. Normally it did not close completely. Now it did, and then the lights dimmed. Then came the strangest noise of that strange night. The sound of a man might make grinding his boots hill into a scattering of gravel. They sat petrified, staring at the door, waiting for the handle to turn, while that thin grating sound went on and on. Finally it ceased. "Everything was quiet," whispered Miss Sexton, but she spoke too soon. Suddenly from the attic came a thunderous rock noise, louder than anything they had yet heard. It shook the kitchen and set the stove vibrating. Not daring to move, they spent the rest of the night huddled in the kitchen until dawn. In the daylight, they checked the attics. Nothing was out of place. Behind the kitchen door was a small pile of gravel. So that's the end of that ghost story. So thank you for watching, and cue those credits.